So I was feeling a little homesick. Because it's coming into winter here, I felt like having a pie. And because I didn't want to make a boring mince pie, I thought I'd fill it with Thai green curry instead. Okay, so now we're going to make a Thai green curry paste. And the main ingredient that makes it green is the chilies. So this recipe is courtesy of Recipe Tin Eats. And she says to use green cayenne chilies, which I went to the store and I couldn't find any. But I do have these. They're called Chili Green Small. That's what it says on the package anyway. So I did taste these, and up until about here, from there down, they're about as hot as capsicum, which is not hot at all. And then from here up, has a slight, I wouldn't say hot, but you can definitely feel a bit of heatness. So I'll be using these instead of the cayenne chilies. Now I went to the store and I did find some Thai green chilies, and these things pack a bit of a punch. So we're going to use 5 of these and 5 of these. Also on my board here, got some garlic cloves that I've chopped up, got some shallots, I've got the chilies already prepped here, some galangal, and I've got some lemongrass back here, all chopped up. Got some lime zest. Here I got the stem and roots of the coriander chopped up here. Plus I got some other spices here that we're all going to throw in. We will link the recipe from Recipe Tin Eats that I'm using. So now we're going to throw everything in the blender and get it nice and smooth. So I thought I had some ground coriander, but I don't. But I do have coriander seeds. So I'm just going to sub in some coriander seeds instead of the ground stuff, which should be all right. The hardest thing about it is gathering all the ingredients. Once you got them all gathered up, you just pop them all into a blender and blend it till it's nice and smooth. It's going to take me a minute to get all this in the blender. So I've started to blend it a little bit, but it's not getting a smooth consistency. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water. It's about a tablespoon. I will bung the lid on and make it smooth. So for me to get it to this consistency, I had to add about 3 tablespoons of water to my mix. Now, you probably could get it a lot smoother with a better blender, but for my blender that's, just the one that's attached to my stand mixer, this is as good as it's going to get. And also, tastes pretty damn good. Ooh, spicy. To a pan, we're going to add some neutral oil, and then we're going to add in some eggplant and some mushrooms. So I'm not sure how to pronounce this properly. I think it's called shimji, but I'm using some white and some brown ones. I saw them in the grocery store when I was walking through there, and I thought they looked pretty cool, so I'm going to be adding those in. So we're just going to add a bit of salt to this, and we're just going to cook these off until the eggplant is cooked through, because raw eggplant is not a good thing. The eggplant's nearly cooked through, so now I'm just going to add the bamboo shoots and just cook them off for a couple of minutes at the end here. Once you've had the bamboo shoots cooking off for a little bit, you want to remove it to a bowl. Now I've got the pan back on the stove, I'm going to add my coconut cream. Now we're just going to heat this up until the oil starts to show through. So I've heated up my coconut cream, and now I'm going to add about half the paste that I made. Yeah, it was about half. So now I'm just going to mix this in, and we'll give it a taste for seasoning. So I gave it a bit of a taste. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt now. At this point, if you wanted to add some more of the curry paste to make it spicier, be my guest. Go ahead and add as much or as little of that paste as you want. So now I've added some salt. Now I'm going to add the chicken, which is just some chicken thighs that I've cut up into some little cubes, which is how I've cut everything up in this recipe because, we're shoving it into a pie. You don't want any big chunks. So now we're just going to stir the chicken in, and we're going to cook it until the chicken is cooked through. So my chicken's cooked through. Now I'm going to add all the veggies back in and give it a little mix. Also this time, we're going to add in some Thai basil. Now I haven't chopped these up and I've left them on the stem because I will be removing these. Same with the lime leaf. I'm going to leave them whole because I will remove them at the end. So we'll plop those in. I'll give it a little mix. Now we're going to add some fish sauce. Now I'm not actually sure how much this is going to take, so I'm going to add 2 tablespoons to start with, and then we're going to be tasting and adjusting as we see fit. Okay, we're also going to add about a half a tablespoon of sugar at the moment here. Going to give it a little mix, and then we'll give it a 20 seconds or so to incorporate, I guess, and then we'll give it another taste. So I did add some more salt and a little bit more sugar, but I didn't show it on the camera because this is completely up to you how you want to finish yours off, and it's up to your taste. But yeah, just add salt, sugar, and fish sauce until you think it tastes good. So now I want to thicken this up. So I've got a cornstarch slurry here that I've just mixed up. So I'm going to add not all of it, but a little bit at the start, and then we'll mix this in, and this will thicken it up because I've already got it up to a boil nearly instantly. Now we just need to mix this in. We just want to have a look to see if we need to add any more of the slurry to get it any thicker, which I think it will. So I'm going to go ahead and add the rest, and we'll give this a mix, and then we'll see where we end up. So I've got it at the consistency that I'm looking for. It will tighten up a little bit more as it cools down, so we're going to let this cool down completely while we get the base of the pie ready. Okay, so I've taken my pre-made short crust dough out of the freezer, and I didn't think ahead to thaw it out properly. So as I unrolled it, it did crack a little bit. So I've just put a little bit of flour on it, and now I'm just lightly rolling it with my rolling pin. It'll come back together. So you want to get a ball that's a bit bigger than your mold, and you want to cut around it so you get a nice piece of pastry. Once you've got your dough cut out, you just want to plop it in, and then you want to make sure that it's pushed all the way into the edges, and we have the dough that comes up over the lip of the mold here. So when we put the top on, we'll get a nice seal. Okay, once you got your dough into the mold and it's all nicely in there, you want to spoon in your mixture. Well, you don't want to overfill the mold, but you want to put you know, a good amount in. So something like that. Then we grab a top. Now this is puff pastry that I've cut out, and you want to put that on the top. So you just want to get that laid out, then get yourself a fork and go ahead and just push down around the edges so it gets a good seal. Get a knife and you want to poke a couple of holes in it. That's just to let the steam out so it doesn't explode in the oven. All right, now we go ahead and fill the rest. Just going to go ahead and give them all an egg wash. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of garlic flavoured sesame seeds over the top. You don't have to use garlic flavoured ones, it's just they're the ones I got in the cupboard. And now I've got the sesame seeds on top. I'm going to stick them into a 200-degree preheated oven for about 30 minutes. These pies took right on 30 minutes to cook. Had a couple little blowouts, but now we have to let these cool down, because if we try to eat them even in the next 10 minutes or so, that's going to cause some serious third-degree burns in your mouth. So we're going to let these cool down. So let's see if this cures my homesickness. I've got to confess, I actually didn't come up with this idea. My wife loves Thai green curry, and, well, I do like some pies, so this is a match made in heaven.